Good afternoon, good evening, hello, and welcome to Lords and Ladies of Fate. You've once again found yourselves in the self-proclaimed only Twitch TTRPG stream that allows you, the viewer, to significantly impact the stories being told on your screens. In order to do so, you must spend Fate Chips. These are loyalty points that you earn just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or even for engaging with us in the chat. Use those Fate Chips to heal your favorite players, summon a custom item, make our players say silly things. You can even force them into random encounters if you like and are feeling particularly devious. That's my favorite. Tonight, we are playing Conan, Adventures in an Age Undreamed Of. Why do I always forget that every time? By Modifius Entertainment. I will be your GM, Crom, if you will, who cares not. My name is Chance. Together with us, we have several fantastic players. We have Veri, the assassin. We have Thornicius, the Bossonian archer. We have Zinnia, the warrior queen. We have Zang, the Katani emissary. And Abertach, the witchfinder. We find ourselves having just running away so bravely from a giant saurian dragon monster triceratops thing of doom that was about to eat the party. We are currently on our way to the ruined and to the haunted ruins of Fort Tuscalon. Would anybody like to give us just a quick setting place? Where are we? Why are we here?
Nobody wants to go.
We're here to stop what is probably an evil ritual performed by the Picts. They've already torn out the hearts of at least, 3, 4 bodies that we found so far?
4 that you found so far.
We started finding them out at about 8 miles out, and every mile out we've been seeing they've all been missing the hearts, so that seems to be ritualistic in nature. Men, women, children, all on the menu for this ritual. Doesn't seem to discern that. We're currently on our way from Velitrium to Tuscalon, as you said, to save what appears to be at least 50 lost settlers. After we've already so bravely proven ourselves, saving 2 rangers in a previous battle with the Picts. So tonight is the blood moon, so we'd better get the move on and get there and get set up before we get there too late.
So right now it's roughly early afternoon. The nice breeze from the south and the warm weather has started to shift. The wind has picked up and you've been hearing thunder in the distance. Looking to the south, you see dark clouds, unnaturally dark clouds with lightning, silver streaks of fury flashing through them. And they are coming from the south at an unexpectedly quick pace. We've tucked into the trees away from this lizard monster and have gone a little ways off the road. You have heard the lizard monster has gotten bored and trotted off into the distance and sounds to be no longer at said road.
And Abertach continues to insist that we had the thing.
What do you do?
Until we were convinced to run away so bravely.
So we need to reconvene because we all ran into the woods at a separate time and a separate distance away from each other because some of us were braver than others and ran into the woods first.
Hand wave, fast forward a few minutes, you found each other again.
Awesome. So do we make the decision to get back out onto the road, out into the open, and get there quickly, or do we make it through the woods, a little more cover?
The strangely quiet woods, except for the sound of creatures that the Bossonian archer knows are not native to the area.
I'd say the sooner we get there, the better. We do not want this ritual to go off before we get there.
Yeah.
Road it is.
Yes.
You saw the look on that thing's face. He was terrified of me.
Yes. Oh, so very terrified.
I had it on the ropes.
Yes. Yes, you did.
No one can prove otherwise.
Okay, then. We're on our way back out to the road, which we're not far
So the
from.
party makes it back out to the road. You are at about the 3.5 mile mark. You start going back towards the ruins of Tusculon. At the 3 mile mark, you find, surprisingly enough, a dead body, torn into 6 pieces, missing its heart, stripped naked, lying in the street.
Let's go. We've got at least 2 more to find.
Party doesn't even stop to look. Just, another dead body.
This is getting
Look,
It's
serious.
missing the heart.
Look, after the second or third one, you've seen it all. Let's go.
Alright.
It's old hat at this point.
As you move closer, you make it another 30 or 40 minutes to the 2nd mile mark, to 2 miles out from Fort Tusculon. You find a body torn into 6 pieces, missing a heart.
6 pieces
Wait. You said a heart.
Missing
I'm
its
assuming
heart.
you meant it's okay. All right.
It's singular heart. There weren't
Look, you can never be too sure.
the dark powers of this nature.
You know me so well.
Do we want to do a perception check on this one? Just this one and the last one, just to see if there's anything different about these last two as we get right up on this location?
Okay.
I mean, why not?
So a healing check then?
Healing? Okay.
I think it's a little late for that.
Healing is also
I
anatomy.
mean, we still have.
I'm
We still-
joking. I brought an expert hunter tonight, by the way, to assist us.
I see that. Just wait until the Panthers attack. She'll have to protect you.
Mm-hmm. Look, she wagged her tail at that. She flopped on it.
Okay. So 2d20 is the
Yep, 2d20. And your healing skill is out of a 9.
Mine is out of a 9.
So 1 success.
Yeah, wasn't it? Somebody else had the highest one?
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
I think
rolling the
Mike
wrong-
had the highest at 10. Nobody took healing.
I got 1.
1 success. Yeah, it's missing a heart. It's in 7 pieces. If you count the heart as a 7th piece, the heart being missing.
It is in fact human.
It is, in fact, human, another settler.
My work here is done.
Hang on, let's
Going
go.
on.
You continue forward. Another 30 or 40 minutes down till you get to the next mile mark. You are now approximately 1 mile out from Fort Tusculon, and you find a 7th body torn into 7 pieces at each of the 7 mile markers away from the fort. The ruins of the haunted ruins of the fort.
At this point, do we sense any sort of magical interference?
I look at the giant black storm crackling with silver lightning.
That's getting
And then back
closer
at him.
and closer.
And I say, yes.
Then we should probably hurry.
Perception checks. Or observation, I guess.
Really?
Really?
We both got a success. A success.
Look, she can be our only hope in the Panthers.
Give
get
me
here.
this thing.
No,
I will
I've
put
got
her
it.
on my
I've
head
got
and you'll be
it. I've got
fine.
it. I've got it.
Can I use a fortune?
You can. I don't know that this is an important enough role for that, but you can. I'm not going to stop you.
Eh, it's fine.
Well,
Somebody else.
Somebody got a complication.
Yeah.
Success.
With a critical success.
That's a beauty. A 1 and a
I will-
20.
So Michael got a complication and a success. I don't even know if I succeeded. Let's look at my observation
Your
skill.
observation is a 9.
Yeah, so no. I'm just still staring at the storm.
So we have, let's see. Bill and April, both of you got 1 success. Mike got a success and a complication.
Well, 2 successes and a complication.
2 successes and a complication. Okay. So, Thornicius and Xenia, as you're getting ready to pass that body that's been split into multiple pieces, you see a red mist beginning to form and swirl above the body.
Yeah, I point and start
Dang.
backing away.
You really notice the red mist as it forms, as it starts pouring out from that body, flowing, floating, expanding out in a gaseous vapor of red, surrounding and coating you.
Back away? Back away quickly?
Discipline check, please.
Okay.
Difficulty 3.
Okay. Love, if you could roll.
Do you want to put the cat for luck?
Having the
Give me a
cat for luck.
portion of our-
Seven and a 9.
So that is 2 successes. Can I spend that point of momentum that I gained on that check to give myself a success, or is that only fate points?
You have to call momentum before a roll. Fortune, you can call at any time. Momentum, you have to call before a roll.
Ah, okay. Well, damn. Because I would have done that. I'll spend a point of fortune then.
Okay, giving yourself 4 successes, bringing the party pool up to 2 momentum. Oh, you know what? I just realized that I haven't updated that. That should be 15, and that is now 2. I have 15 doom again. You feel a tugging at your body and your mind in 2 separate movements in 2 separate directions. But you are able to kind of stop, drop, and roll, splash some water from a jug on you, and escape from this cloud of red mist. As the red mist then just begins to form into an orb, some sort of floating ball above the shattered corpse. And you hear
You, big sword guy, hit that.
wind sound, a whistling sound from it. Very, very high-pitched, but slowly coming down.
As the evil magic.
Why don't we get away from this?
As the sound
Yeah,
as the sound lowers and comes down into more of a normal human hearing, it gets louder and becomes less of a whistle and almost of a hum.
Back away, post haste.
Gonna do a sorcery check, Chance?
Yes. 2 successes, please.
Michael, you got a 13 and 17.
No successes.
Are you both doing sorcery check?
Yeah, that one was for him.
Okay. Let's see, yours is what, out of 15 with
I
a
got-
4?
So I got 3 successes.
All right, you guys generate 1 point of momentum, bringing the party up to 3 for this scene. It is as you start to hear it coalesce, you realize that this is more of a sight and sound spell, some sort of maybe communication spell, a message, if you will.
I'll tell the group I've seen dark magic like this before, but I believe this is something trying to speak to us. Be careful to doubt its words. For nothing that speaks in such a way can be trusted.
Or is it a signal flare?
Awfully
As
low to the
you-
ground.
As you get to that point, the hum finally does coalesce, starts having variation in the hum, starts having pauses, and a voice begins to come out of it. That you can't tell if the voice is coming from this orb of blood or if it's coming from inside your very heads. But you hear a voice. Each of you hear it in your own native tongue. But none of you know that the others are going to be hearing it in your own native tongue, at the moment at least. And each of you hears a voice. Low, rough. Return. Go back. I have watched your approach. Return. Go back.
I will respond in Kitai. No.
This could only delay us. I turn my back and start walking away from it.
Yes.
Let's not listen to this scary voice and keep going.
Yes.
I know you. I see you. I offer you this one mercy. Return. Go back. About that moment, you hear a lightning crash pretty close. Maybe only an hour away.
Come, friends, this bit delays us.
Yes, let's go.
Done listening to scary voices.
Run away into danger.
Though now I'm beginning to
Run
wonder
away.
exactly what's going on here. For Picts, no mercy.
You have been warned.
I wonder if, and Picts don't send warnings, so I wonder
Return.
who we're actually.
Go back.
Is the strange voice scared?
And the blood orb dissipates into a small shower of blood, fading and falling onto that now blood-soaked corpse. I mean, it was pretty blood-soaked already, but now there's like a more of it. The floof of rage. She'd sell you out for a treat, they say.
They're not wrong.
And you move forward, I take it?
Yes.
As soon as you get more than about 50 feet from the body, as soon as that, or within about 10 seconds of the blood orb dissipating, you hear drums in the forests to either side. Distant, but not that distant. Doom, 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 doom.
Yes.
Run
time to
faster.
We need to make it. Yeah, we need to make it to the ruins.
You hear drums. Actually, at this distance, only about a mile away, you could probably see some smoke and hear lots of drums coming from the front as well now. Coming from where you know that fort to be.
I am not deterred.
Doom, 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 doom.
So, war drums on both sides of us in the distance, plus war drums ahead of us at the fort.
Yes, the ones ahead of you at the fort, though, are significantly many more.
Yeah. Why not have an easy tromp through Mordor?
We're doing.
Well, we need to go in that general direction to kind of see what's going on. They know we're coming. Game plan?
Hmm?
Group? Do we have a game plan? Or are we just gonna run it?
Pound donkeys, I love that you're here. Yeah, what is the game plan?
I was just going to let this guy over here just run head first and distract everyone, and hopefully one of our archers could kill the high priests.
That was my intention, was to find the leader and put an arrow in his head. So I'm going to be trying to get up onto the walls of this ruined fort.
If indeed there are still walls standing.
Is
Yeah.
there
Bill,
cover
you know
on the
there
road?
is nothing standing there. There's some ruins of some foundation, but the Picts burnt it and destroyed it.
So
I
at this
see.
point, we should probably be able to see some of the ruins, right?
So,
Not at this distance.
So what's in between us and them? Is it still forest or is it
Yeah.
open ground?
Yeah, the road's not completely straight, but yeah. Deep forests between here and there.
Can I use my healthy superstition for anything?
Ooh, healthy superstition. What does that do again? Abilities, healthy superstition, discipline, page 65.
Healthy superstition.
5.
Right now.
When a supernatural threat manifests, you may spend 1 momentum to immediately gain a morale soak, which lasts until the end of the current scene. So, right now, it wouldn't affect you mechanically, but you, flavor-wise, story-wise, you have seen the superstitious. You have seen this, and you know that if it's real, it can be stabbed. So you've got a little extra bravery within you against superstitious, scary, demonic things.
Okay.
How far are the woods from this road that we're on? Not far, right?
I mean, the road's only like 10 feet wide.
Right. Since I'm stealthy as an individual, I would like to just get some cover to be able to kind of blend in a little bit.
Yes, hide in the woods with all the picks.
Well, you're all really in the woods on a 10-foot path
Yeah.
that at this point is not even very well used or maintained anymore. It's as much mud and rock. Turns out Western marchers don't like to come to the haunted ruins of Fort Tuscalon.
Gee, I wonder why.
They should hand out brochures, really. As far as we go.
yeah, I was going to say it's really not on the brochure. That's it.
Observation checks, please. Difficulty 1.
Observation.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
And 2.
I have 2 also. We have 2.
2 each. 2 successes.
Wow.
Michael got a complication.
Uh-oh.
Are you
Keeps
doing
getting
this
bugs in his
because
eye.
you don't want to roll for me? No. Like you're doing this on purpose for me, aren't you?
No. I haven't even putting our names in by each roll so that it's clear which one's which.
So my
I got
focus check
I got
is
2 successes.
2, right? So does that equal a crit then?
Oh, that gives you 3 successes.
Yeah.
So at the moment, we're still in the same scene. The party has a full load of 6 momentum at the moment. Mike.
I
Drums.
sneeze, don't I?
Drums. 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 You're trying to listen to the drums. See if you can figure out what the message is, I guess. But you are completely focused on the drums to the exclusion of even paying attention to the world around you. But you're at least like 60 or 70 feet away from that body. You with the 3 successes.
Did he say body?
You with the 3 successes. You know what? We'll come back to you. Those of you that got one success, you hear roars, deep, guttural, animal roars. What did you get, Thornicius? 9 and 2, so that's right, 2 successes. You recognize them. Those are the roars of creatures that, while not unheard of, aren't common, and ones you've seen very recently upon a riverbank. The roars of panthers.
Oh boy, we have panthers, guys. Run,
Bob? You hear those panthers, but you spot the movement of panthers much closer than those roars. In just a quick glimpse between some leaves. Just a brief flash of black.
Spear out?
He's doing that
Everybody
thing again where he points the
Panthers!
spear at nothing.
Can I warn? Can I warn them? Everybody draw.
in a flash, I draw my bow.
Well, at least 2 of you have drawn weapons as the panthers attack.
Am I too distracted to be able to draw my bow or
Yes.
draw my? I figured.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna get my broadsword out and be ready to kill witches.
As a entire pack of a half a dozen panthers pounce on the party from all directions.
Isn't
Cats
that,
don't run in packs.
that's a pride of panthers, or a clouder.
A clouder,
Yes.
whatever the hell a clouder is.
It's a group of what you call a group of cats.
A clouder of panthers all pounce at almost the exact same moment.
A murder of panthers.
That's what it's about to be.
Someone
But
plays too much
I will
for
allow the party to go first because everybody spotted except for Mike, so he doesn't get to go, but everybody else gets to go.
Oh God. Yep. Yep. All right.
Glorious.
Who wants to be the idiot that goes first?
Well, you did spot him first. You got the spear.
Yeah, I saw
I'll
that
attack
and I
if you
took a
want to.
step back. Bill.
Nobody.
I stand where I am and let loose my bow.
All right, roll me an attack roll.
Can I make a cold shot with everybody?
Cost 2 momentum.
You rolled dash.
But is there even anything to make a cold shot at? I mean, they don't seem to have an alpha, right?
No, you don't notice an alpha yet.
I mean, cats don't really work that way. But, well, frankly, wolves don't even work that way. But
Okay, so two successes with my
Okay.
bow, and then I spend the other one for I spend the momentum to make this a called shot, and I'm trying to get one of them in the heart.
How about instead of saying 2 momentum for a called shot, you say 2 momentum for damage?
Okay, there we go.
That kind of makes a little bit more sense there, I think. So, do you have any successes?
Yeah, I have 2 successes.
Roll damage.
Just roll it again. No.
Which for you, that damage is 7 dice.
7 dice. 7 dice. Just roll 3 more. Yeah, roll 3 more. There we go. That's the total.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage from your bow, plus 2 more from momentum, to a combined total of 10 points of damage being launched from an arrow. So basically, there was a panther in a tree that was jumping down to do a leaping pounce attack, and you just do one of these things. You're like, oh, I'm not scared. Doop, 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 doo, and reach up and straight into its gullet as it doesn't even make it off the tree before just falling. And that's how it makes it off the
There
tree
we go.
into a motionless
That's
kerplump.
and that's how Bostonians do.
Good job, Legolas.
It still only counts as one. Next.
All right, I'll step up and attack and lowers his broadsword and charges at one. Ember wants to make an intimidate check, but I don't think that's going to work. She's Alright, so those are both successes.
Okay. So you generate 1 point of momentum.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Are we capped on momentum? Is there a reason to spend it?
6 is the most you can have. And you have 6 right now.
Counting the ones I just made?
Counting the point you just made.
Did Bill just use momentum?
He
or-
used 2, but he generated 1, so it was only a combined total of 1.
Okay, make sure.
I'm gonna I'm gonna spend 2 for a secondary target.
You're spending 2 for what?
Secondary target. A second target within reach suffers half the attack's damage rounded up.
Oh, that's neat. Go for it. Roll damage. Which for you, I believe, is 7 dice also. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points of damage. So the front one, you do a broad slice through 2 of them, dealing 4 points to the first and 2 points to the second. Actually, let's do this. Okay.
And Aberjack says, "Don't run away this time, friends. They're just cats."
Next.
So does Sang get a little cat toy with little feathers and string?
Somebody does. I'll get you. I got it.
I mean, if he's listening to the drums, I think he should dangle the kitty string.
But
Go ahead.
Verai and Zinnia, both of you still have attacks available, I believe.
I'll go ahead.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Why are you pestering my cat?
I'm just hoping it's not my prominent feather that they turn into the cat toy.
You have prominent
I
feather?
actually-
That's one that I got. I had while talking to the mayor.
Oh right, yeah. Like the quill.
Quill.
2, 4, 6, 8. 8 points of damage. I'm assuming you're attacking one of the ones that's already injured. Okay. So that large slice that Abertack took out of a couple of them, you slicey and dicey and punch a hole through one of them, completely finishing off. It's a twofer. He swings once, you swings once, it dies once.
Excuse me, I need some room.
Yeah. Right?
And Verai.
You keep moving the thing. It's a pillow.
There are 3 uninjured and 1 injured panther.
Okay, spear time. Here. So that's 2d20. Okay. First 2d20.
Slowly.
Well, at least it wasn't a complication.
Neither of those were complications.
And I can't use anything to help my situation, right?
I mean, you could throw a fortune point in there if you wanted to. I'd allow it.
Now's the time to throw a fortune point, if any. Yes.
Go for it. Burn a fortune point.
Fortune.
Give yourself 1 point of momentum. Now your party's back up to 5, and roll me damage.
Okay, was that 5d6?
Spear, yes, 5d6 with piercing 1, but they don't have any armor anyways.
Panthers with armor.
Don't give him
3, 4, 5,
You're
6,
not
7,
our
8
friends
points
in
of
chat.
damage. Was this to the injured panther or to a new one?
Do I get to pick?
I mean, you didn't declare before. I don't care. I'll let you pick.
I didn't declare because I didn't think I figured that would be like a called shot or something. I would prefer to deal more damage to one of the uninjured ones,
All right.
just in case we don't get that chance again.
All right. Well,
I do have one that's pretty injured in front of me.
Yeah, that's your problem.
so you stab it deeply, and it is slinking and wounded, but still moving. Which makes it their turn. In retaliation, that one pounces back at you.
Parry!
/ roll 1d20. Not 1d20, 2d20. Are you using... you're using a reaction, a parry reaction with your spear?
I've got the skill for parrying, right? What is it? Deflection.
Yeah, if you have deflection, you can do it without paying doom.
Once.
Once.
So, you're parrying?
Yes.
All right. Roll me a parry check, 2d20.
An ember is purry.
You need 1 success.
Did it?
D20 and son of a... Tripped over my own feet.
What is your parry? 9? Yeah. So you did not succeed. What?
He hurts me.
And that was a claw attack. 4 dice with vicious / roll 4d6. 2 effects and 2 damages. So that's a total of 4 damages.
Hey, Michael, do you listen to you next time you piss off Ember?
4 points of damage to you.
I have enough scars from this cat.
The next
She will
one
keep doing it on
comes
purpose.
pouncing out of the trees with a proper pounce attack, making a movement minor reaction before attempting a close combat attack. The panther adds the knockdown quality to its claw attack. Let me double check to make certain I know what the knockdown act is, or I should say how it works. Improvise. Target may ignore this. The attack knocks the target prone if 1 or more effects are rolled. The target may ignore this if they give me 1 doom for each effect rolled, though. This one is coming after you, Abertach.
Then I will parry.
And this one is going to be using a point of doom to give itself an extra dice. Panther combat 2. Dang. Only 2 successes. Your parry skill is an 11.
Yep.
You need 2 successes.
Yep. I'm just looking at the momentum. I see that you can add to damage, but I don't see something that lets me add momentum just to a...
I thought it was you could spend the momentum to give yourself an extra die.
Can you? Is that how that works?
You can spend fortune to give yourself an extra success, right?
Well, 2 successes. But he'd probably be better served doing that after he rolls.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Add an additional d20 to a skill test. So I'm going to use 1 of our momentum to give myself another d20.
You're right, but where is that say that? I mean, I know that's how it works.
I have the slim version but it's in my version. It's towards the back in the fast reference tables, but it's not in the main table.
Yeah, that's
It's
weird.
It's on the first page of the rules reference at the bottom for me. My slim version.
Spins, disarm, penetration, reroll, subdue, swift action, withdraw. That's weird that it doesn't show that.
Well, I think the momentum chart there is specifically for like combat, or this is like general. Before it's add an additional d20 to a skill test before the roll is made.
Yeah, I mean that's how I know it too. It's just weird that I don't see it there on page 1.
Yeah, if you have a rules reference section, it's on the first page for me at the bottom. So I got this cute little slim version, but I got 2 successes.
All right, well, tie goes to the player. Tie goes to the player. You succeed at parrying the knockdown.
He's
Barely.
So disappointed. So very
Barely. Like, this thing latches onto you, and only by writhing like a snake do you barely get out from underneath its claws before it hits. However, the next panther is also going for you and spending a point of doom.
Damn.
Now that you're distracted. Are you going to parry this one?
I am, because luckily I can do it twice without spending doom.
Okay. Are you going to be using momentum for it?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use another one. I can't afford to.
Okay, that brings the party to 3 momentum. Oh, oh, dang,
That's close.
dang. What is your parry? 11. So you got
11.
you got 3 successes there. 4 successes.
4.
4
Oh, nice.
successes, and I got 3 successes on hitting you. So you generated 1 momentum, bringing the party up to 4. So just so chat, you guys know what these rolls were. Both of them rolled a 1, which is a critical success. Both of them rolled a second. Oh wait, no, it was 4 on both because a 2 is a critical success for these guys too. It was 4 and 4 successes on 3 dice. 4 successes is a mighty success. So after barely parrying through 1 pounce, a second one comes from behind you, and with almost supernatural responses, pure luck, Crom smiled upon you this day, as parrying the first one has you ducking the second one with merely a scratch across your hair and a small scratch across the back of your neck.
My hat!
Good thing there's still another one, though.
No!
And the fourth one, let's see, there's 5 of you, so roll 1d5. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bill! Next one's coming after you, sir.
Oh,
And using a
crikey.
point of doom to roll an extra attack dice.
I'm going to use a point of focus, and I'm going to take him down like the other one. Just pin him to a tree or something.
What are you trying to... It's attacking you.
Yeah, and I'm going to... Okay, so I can't really parry. So
Well, I mean, you can
guess
parry
I'm just-
again. You just give me a point of doom.
No doom for you.
So you're just going to soak it then.
Yes, I guess I'm going to have to soak it.
All right. Well, good thing I rolled 3 dice because it only had 1 success. 1, 2, 3 points of damage to you.
I take only 1 because my armor soaks.
Okay.
too. Yes.
And that brings it back to the party. So saying you did see all of this go down, while you were paying attention to the drums, you were completely caught off guard to this attack. But since you took a turn not attacking, I'm going to give you an observation check.
Hey guys, could you quiet down? I'm trying to figure out what these drums are saying. You roll for me. Observation check, you say?
Yep, observation, please.
Zing.
They're saying
You
they're
got a
panting right
13 and a
behind.
5.
1 success.
1 success. You hear more roars than the 4 remaining panthers that are here. On the plus side, you do remember having recently grabbed, while you guys were out at the settlers, at that little homestead with the settlers that you stayed overnight. One of the kids gave you his cat toy to say thanks for helping them. And now you've got a little, like, not so little stick with a string and some feathers and a little ball on it. And it is now the party's turn.
So I will use that to distract one of the cats and attempt to get it to go off into the woods. Or, no, I'll distract it and try to get it to turn its back to maybe one of the archers, the rest of the party, so they can hit in the back.
I would give you, if you use a point of momentum, and then make a mental attack, I would give you that you can distract it, thus basically negating anything that it could possibly do, stunning it for a full round.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay. Roll me a mental attack then.
That is my command, if I remember correctly. So...
Yes.
What do I roll?
Roll 2d20.
No, I mean, what are the numbers?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh.
Oops.
That's 12 and a 13.
2 successes.
All right. Basically, one of these panthers is coming at you, and you're just like, twinkle, 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 twinkle. And it gets so distracted, instead of pouncing at you, it just pounces at the ball, flips over onto its back in the middle of the street, and starts playing with the toy that you just tossed at it. Oh, and you generate the party an extra point of momentum.
Dinner and
Go
a show.
net 0 on momentum spent. Or wasted. Used? Used, that's the word.
All right, rest of the party, your turn.
Spear, spear, stabby, stabby.
Okay. So there is one that is, or say there are 2 that are injured, one that's really injured, and then a third one that is rolling around on its back playing with a cat toy.
I'm gonna aim the bastard that hit me and hurt me.
Okay, the very injured one.
He's pretty injured, yeah, but he's still hard. He still hit me and hurt
Yes.
me. My feeling. So he's got to go.
Roll me an attack roll.
2D. Hey.
1 success.
1.
That's enough. Roll damage. One, 2, 3, 4 points of damage with piercing 2. Yeah, you puncture it. You puncture it right through the neck. Stabbity, stabbity, doom. That panther ain't moving again.
Good.
There are now 3 panthers remaining. One of them totally distracted. One of them partially injured.
All right, Aberjack's going to try to attack some of the ones that, well, one of those that he thinned it off last round.
Okay.
Give me 1 hit. Yeah, that's 1 hit. 1 success, I should say.
1 success is enough. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage, including 2 effects.
I don't have any effects on my weapon yet, but once I get a little more experience, I have a talent for that.
Well, you remember how I said that there was an injured panther? There's not. It's gone. it goes slicey dicey. It got Ginsued. There are now 2 panthers remaining, one rolling around on its back.
One of them's probably taking a bite out of my sword at this rate.
Oh, by the way, there are more coming. I should tell the party.
Oh yeah, and more
Also
coming
need-
shortly. Hmm.
I can't wait to kill all these panthers so we can actually start the fight.
Shoot a volley. I'm going to spend an entire load and shoot a volley of arrows.
All right. There are 2 panthers remaining. So
You mean it's the Panthers, not your party, I hope.
So, enter. Both are successes.
all right.
And this will add a 1d6, adding a 1d20 to the attack. Oh, so I have to roll.
So yeah, you get a free 1d20 and an extra 1d6 of damage.
Oh,
You
thank
generate the party 2 momentum.
Nice.
God. And then we had 76. Now we're going to roll 8d6.
Yes, you do roll 8 die 6, unless you want to use momentum to make that more.
Could I spread it amongst all of the cats?
No, it's still a single target, but you launched a volley of arrows at that target.
I see. Okay, we'll just do this then. I'll let somebody else have the momentum.
8-sided die, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points of damage with 2 effects, but I believe your effects are piercing, so switch armor. But yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of damage as your friendly Bessonian archer plunks a pair of arrows into the front shoulder of one of the panthers, but it doesn't die.
Oh, Xenia.
Is there anybody left? Oh, Zinnia. She's the only one that's left.
Yeah, Xenia. I'm getting a message from the ethers. She says, "Go ahead and roll sword." All right, I believe that is at least one success.
Let's see. Her melee is an 11, so yeah, that is a success. And her damage is 5 dice. The injured one or the uninjured one?
The uninjured one, and she's going to spend a momentum to add an extra dice.
It's 1 point. I mean, it's just straight up a point, not a dice.
Oh, okay, cool. So she was 5d6?
Yep. 5 die 6. 1.
Oh.
1 point of damage. This is why you don't let him roll.
Two
No,
points.
no, just 1.
Remember-
Oh, well, 2 with the momentum. Yes, 2 with the momentum.
Yeah. You scratched it. Good job.
Okay. Now it's the
No more.
remaining Panthers' turn. As 6 more appear, coming from the trees.
Jeez.
I hope some of you
And-
others plan to contribute here at some point.
Bodies.
I'm gonna use a couple of points of momentum, like 3,
You
as
mean Doom?
something none of you, sorry, 3 points of doom, yes, as
Thanks,
something
Michael.
none of you have ever seen before, but maybe you've heard of it in a museum.
He uses Doom as opposed to Steel.
It is definitely a cat, but it's 3 times larger than any cat you've ever seen. It's brown and orange with stripes. It has tusks that are this long. Its paws are bigger than your head.
Is
Today,
it named Cinder?
you would know this as a saber-toothed tiger.
You mean a Smilodon?
As 6 panthers, a saber-toothed tiger, and 2 injured panthers move in for the kill. We are going to take a 3-minute bio break. Be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Very good.
Well, if he's doing that, I'm going to go get some water.
Today's adventure is brought to you by
We
the
mean
carrying
he's got
skill,
pee.
which only has one useful talent.
So 6 Panthers, 2 injured, and a big boss.
Ember, you are about to fall off this pillow.
Your ability to resist, like somebody trying to resist.
Okay.
So I will help you.
Okay.
I like those colors behind you. The
Oh, thank you. I got a little blankie to match it.
Oh,
And then over here, I've got like this one.
Okay, so here's our strategy.
Yeah, he's got his little bomber jacket on and everything.
awesome.
Our strategy is don't die, everybody.
Don't die, huh?
Well, I think this is what we're fighting.
I don't see the teeth. Are they retractable?
I guess so.
Anybody got a fire? We need fire.
Intermission
We need lots
time.
of fire.
Do 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 do. Play some elevator music for intermission.
Chance, I found a mini for you.
Okay. All right.
Look at these stripes, he's so cute.
You know what? That is a good strategy. Don't die. Yeah. Okay. So, here's what happens. We're going to go with the 2 injured Panthers that have already engaged you first. And the first one goes after you, Abertach. Would you like to parry?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. It doesn't use a point of doom to increase its attack, so it's only rolling 2d6 or 2d20 with no successes.
I got 2.
Well, that means you generated a point of momentum. Because 6 is all the party can carry. The
And
second.
I'll use the other one to look cool while doing it.
Ebertech does look particularly deft at this dodge, as he's now had like 3 parries in a row. Just fate is on his side. Looks great doing it. And as he's done, he does the whole super heroine, quick fix of the hair. The second Panther, though, dear Bill, would you like to parry?
People can't see.
No, just let him latch on.
Okay, well, it succeeds at latching on. For 1, 2, 3, 4,
He knows what that was.
5, 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage?
6 points of damage.
I can't let that stand. I'm gonna have to do something about it. Can I use a fortune point
For what?
to either take away the damage or dodge the damage?
I mean, that roll's already over. You didn't dodge it.
Oh. All right, I'm down. I've got like 5 points of damage now.
So, you've got armor, right? Which is armor soak of 2.
It's a 2.
So you
Yeah.
took 4 points of damage from that attack. And then you took 2 points from the prior attack, right?
It only was
1 point from the prior attack. So you've taken 5 points of damage total out of your 11
Correct.
vigor.
Oh, okay. I thought it was worse.
So you have 6 points of vigor remaining. Okay.
Well, now he's latched on. I know where he's at.
The 6 remaining Panthers. Let's just do this. Roll 1d5. The first one is going to be using a point of doom to increase his attack and attempt a knockdown against Zinnia.
Well, I thought the 6 big panthers they changed to the big one.
Oh no, it was.
So wait,
No.
there's a big one, 6 healthy ones, and 2 wounded ones?
Yes.
Oh, wow. All right.
You said what? Why do you think I said I wanted fire? Anybody got fire?
Zinnia, would you like to parry? Your sword does have the parrying quality, so you can parry once for free.
Yeah.
All right, then roll me a parry roll. Your parry skill is 10 with a focus of 2. 2 successes and no successes. Okay. Even with me spending a point of doom, I got no successes there. Dag nabbit. Well, new guy number 2 attacks Bill. Would you like to give me a point of doom and parry?
Hey, Chance, wait.
I will.
I'm gonna use a reaction.
I'll place.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to block for him.
Okay. Let's see. What was that? Protect, defending an ally from an attack. I guess it doesn't take doom. It just makes you, if you succeed your parry roll, you become the target. Let me double check that. I can't remember now. This is what happens when you don't know the system, like me.
This is one of the more. The defend action is one of the more complicated ones, unfortunately.
Be more confident. You have to give the audience
Reactions.
No.
No, that's not it.
Protect. I'm sorry, it's protect. So this
Yes.
this turns the attacker's skill test into a struggle with the character testing against a difficulty of 2.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I see. So yeah, you have a difficulty of 2. Any points that you get above 2 becomes your parry roll. So if you roll 2 successes, your parry is 0.
So I'm gonna use 2 points of our momentum to try to get more dice here.
Fair enough.
Oh, the weather's getting worse.
The weather is getting worse. 1 success. So if you get 3 successes or more, you parry completely.
All right, I'm gonna use a fortune point. That was bad.
How many?
No.
So even with a fortune point, you still only have 2 successes.
It's enough to not make him take the damage, though.
Correct. You soak the damage instead of him.
Right.
Love.
And that damage is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points of damage. What's your armor?
I have a physical soak of 3.
2. Brigandine vest is 2.
I have another piece that adds 1. It's the threatening headdress adds 1.
I thought that was just on morale soak.
It's both.
All right. Well, it's lucky. So you only take 4 points of damage.
Only 4 points of damage.
Only 4 points of
grits
damage.
his teeth and looks at the archers like, "You owe me."
Meanwhile, I'm gritting my teeth with jaws around my forearm, going, sure, whatever.
A Perinado. Yeah. Let's see. Panther, new Panther, number 2, attacks. Zang!
A nude panther.
Zang, do you parry?
Yes. Roll.
Wait, do you have a parrying weapon?
No, I have a buckler.
Does it have the parrying quality?
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, that counts as parrying. So you get 1 free parry.
You got an 8 and a 3.
Hey, 2 successes.
Hey, 2 successes. Ty goes to the hero.
Yeah, but is he a hero?
With your buckler, it scratches and scrapes a large gouge out of said buckler. From corner to corner of that buckler, you now have a scar. But it defends you. Barely. New one number 3, though, attacks Verai. Do you parry? Okay. And
You
you've
round
got
like
you've got the deflection, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 2 successes though.
How many more members do we have?
The party has 6 momentum, which is as much as you can carry. So I mean, it's if you wanted to use that.
Yes,
Smoke him if you got him.
that's right.
How much momentum? 1 point, 2 point, all 3 points?
Just
1 point. Okay. You use a
that
point of
add-
momentum.
That adds a dice.
Yep. So you'll roll 3 dice 20 now.
20. Look, guys, I'm doing it. Hey!
That looks. Is that 3? 2 successes or 3?
3, 1 crit, and a secondary. My parry is.
All right. So you bring the party momentum back up to 6 and parry the strike. The 4th of the new Panthers attacked Zhang. Sorry, Abertac. Attacks Abertac.
Oh,
Do you have a second parry?
yes, actually, because I have deflection and the parrying
Oh.
quality.
Yep, the parrying quality on the broadsword. You are correct. So you can parry again if you like. Eep!
I'm saving that one for the big guy.
Oh, so you didn't parry?
Nah, I'm gonna save that for the big guy.
Well, then he does hit you. He just complicates when he does it. So he jumps down from the trees. The 5th one does. Jumps down from the trees at you. And is going for a bite attack, but misses. Still grabs onto your legs with a claw attack. And after digging a gouge upon you, trips over and is now kind of stunned.
He overshot a little bit.
Dealing a whopping 2 points of damage that your armor then soaks.
Whew.
The 6th new Panther attacks Zhang. This time it really is attacking you. Do you parry and give me a point of doom? Or do you soak it?
I soak.
All right. 2, 4, 6, 8 points of damage.
So I take 4 points of damage.
You've got 4 soak? Good lord.
Armor breastplate, soak 4.
All right.
I have 3
You
on
do
my
take
helmet.
4
if
points
they
of
add.
damage. Which you're lucky because one of the ways to get an injury is anytime you take 5 or more points in a single attack, you gain an injury. Y'all are lucky that you've only taken 4 in your attacks and not took injuries.
The helmet and the breastplate don't.
No, it doesn't stack.
Right?
No, it doesn't stack.
Yeah. Okay. So I take how
So
much
by
damage?
default, this game uses hit locations, head, torso, arms, legs, and different armors have like armor on the arms or not, armor on the head or not. but I feel like it slows things down, so I just ignore it, and we use whatever your main armor piece is, not separating it out for a head or an arm or a chest or anything.
Okay. So I took, how much damage was that again?
4 to your vigor.
Okay. Ow.
And finally, the saber-toothed tiger.
Your max figure cannot be 6.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Because it's based on his bronze score, which is a 6. And resistance adds to it, but he hasn't put any points in resistance. So he's down to 2 points.
I haven't put any points in anything.
The saber-tooth comes down out of the trees. Oh, wow, he does a lot of damage.
Thanks.
Comes down out of the trees, attacking. Good thing you saved it. Attacking Abertac.
I had a feeling. Hey.
It's more than a feeling.
Once per round, if it makes a successful claw swipe attack, it can spend a point of doom to perform a second claw swipe attack with the grappling ability. If it successfully grapples the opponent, it attempts a claw and rake attack as its next attack, dealing 8 dice first of damage.
Good. Yeah, I'm going to spend a couple of our momentum to try to increase my odds of succeeding here. I take it the counter's still accurate?
Counter is accurate, yes.
Alright. Not a single success and a complication. So.
I recommend fortune.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, but this still won't be enough.
Yeah, it is, because it has 2 successes on hitting you.
Alright. That takes me down to 1 fortune point.
You use a point of fortune as your good luck no longer holds
No,
from all of these parries. I mean, you can only parry so many times in a single dang turn. This saber-toothed tiger coming down and swiping at you with a paw larger than your head shatters the bindings of your very breastplate.
Well, check your Twitch chat. I think somebody's screwing me over here.
Redeem skill bonuses for enemies before. Let's see. Can I force it to take a 5th? Glitch sword slips out of Abertac's hand. Oh, it's really not your day.
No.
Because not only does it knock your broadsword out as it's swiping at you with your barely completed parry, it shatters the bindings of your breastplate. And now it's the party's turn.
So now you're naked, alone, and afraid?
Yes.
I'll get you for this.
And in some need of TLC?
We may not survive this. No, not,
We haven't even gotten to the
my
point yet.
breastplate or my sword he knocked out.
So your 20 made it a breastplate. There was also
Yeah,
a redeem in chat
All right.
separately.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
For a point of momentum, I'll let you pick it back up.
I think I need that momentum at the moment. We'll see what happens at the end of the turn.
Okay, well, it's the party's turn. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
I'll bravely let her go first.
Okay. There are 2 injured panthers. One of them quite injured, one of them scratched. 6 uninjured panthers, and a saber-toothed tiger.
Okay, I go for the one on his arm so that he's not having a cat
Okay.
with him.
So that's the lightly injured one.
Mhm. I have 1 success.
Good enough. Roll damage. Damage for your sword is 5 dice. One, two, three, four, five, 6 points of damage, which is indeed enough to not only knock it from his arm, but knock it from existence.
Well done, and I still have an arm.
Next.
Now that I'm free, I draw and volley.
There is a panther that's
Again.
still that one of the injured panther is still playing on its back on the ground.
Let it play. I see many other already problemed. Yeah, we're going to take out some other.
Okay, well you have 6 panthers and a saber-toothed tiger to choose from.
Yes, I'm going to take out one of the other panthers. Yes, 2 successes. Awesome.
2 successes. All right, that gives you, well, your worst party is maxed out on momentum right now. So, I guess you can use one of those points as damage right off the bat.
There we go. I'll do that.
Okay.
Or hand Abertack his sword.
Same.
So yeah, your bow does 7 dice worth of damage. That'd be 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage total. As your arrow goes through the eye socket into the brain, this creature doesn't even twitch as it hits the ground. Like it's thump, 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 thump. Just stops like a movie stop. Arrow, brick wall, toast. Next.
Alright, I'm gonna spend that point of momentum to get my sword back.
Okay.
And then I'm
Use them.
going to tear into the saber-tooth.
Very well. I might recommend using momentum.
I might recommend using a large bore rifle.
So I'll use 1 momentum. That gives me 4 successes.
All right, so that's 3 points of momentum. Would you like to use all 3 to increase damage?
Yes, I guess.
Okay. So roll your damage, which I believe is 7. Yep, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 3 points of damage to a total of 8. 8 points of damage. A solid hit. It bleeds. It is not dead,
Oh, I'm sure it's not.
but it is bleeding. I mean, it's a solid strike through it. So Sang and Vera, you two are still going?
Remember, Abertack was the one crazy enough to say he was going to stand there with the god-awful toad dragon dinosaur fiend. So
Yes.
keep that in mind. But he shouts to the rest of the party, "Leave this one to me, kill the little kittens."
Vera, you're muted.
So what? Can't you read lips?
No, I can't.
Sorry. Just a quick question. Did the bad weather generate any negative effects for us?
No, but on top of a thunderstorm, now you also hear what sounds like a freight train in the distance.
Oh, God.
Oh, Steve Perry NATO? Okay. So I still have my
Just tell me there aren't gonna be sharks.
words. Big sharp pointy thing with a
Spear!
pole. That's it.
Spear!
Spear. I still have a spear, so stabby, stabby.
One of the 5 uninjured ones or the injured, distracted one?
I'm gonna let the injured, distracted one stay injured, distracted,
Okay.
and go for one with more points.
Okay.
Okay. So since we've got enough momentum, I'm gonna use a momentum to make sure I do some sort of damage to somebody.
Okay. So roll 3 die 20.
3d20.
It's a good thing you used the momentum, because you did get yourself
Yes.
a success and a complication. Roll damage.
I'm a complicated success.
Would you like to use momentum to to increase your damage? You have 4 points of momentum
Yes.
remaining.
I have 4, you said?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I would like to use a point of momentum for damage.
Just one? All right. Leaving the party with 3. So roll your... What is that? Spear? 5?
5, 6.
5 die 6 plus 1 point. 2, 4, 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Solid blow. It survives, but a solid blow nonetheless. And Zhang, you're next.
So I'm going to try to use my command ability, Heed My Words, and which is an area stun attack, basically. But it's for mental damage. I'm going to just try to mimic the sound of the Smilodon roaring and try to scare the cats, or at least get them distracted enough to stop attacking.
To attack
My
you with
friends.
your 2 hit points left.
I'm going to require 2 rolls for this because they're
Okay.
not human. I'm going to require 2 rolls. A successful command attack and at least 1 point successful animal handling.
Okay.
Or survival, your choice, but your animal handling is higher.
Yeah, I'm going to go with animal handling. I'm going to use a point of momentum to give myself an extra die for that one. Could you...
So what? 3?
Yes.
3 die 20.
For the animal handling.
Ooh.
1 success.
You got 1, 2. You got 2.
2 successes.
Oh, 2 successes. All right.
Handling that high? How was your personality?
So you generate the point of momentum that you just spent, leaving the party still with 3. And then roll me an animal handling. You need at least 1 success for animal handling.
That was the animal handling.
Oh, okay. So roll me a command roll then. Your actual attack.
Are you spending momentum or just the 2?
This is where I spend momentum to increase the damage, right?
Well, you still need to succeed on the attack. You need to do a
no, this is
command
the
attack.
Okay, then yeah, the attack.
So you're spending another point of
No.
momentum? No.
My command is at 17.
Yeah, his command is freaking solid.
Well.
1 success
It
and a
appears as though
complication.
The saber tooth is on the other foot.
You succeed. You can roll your 4 die 6 of mental damage.
Now this is where you want effects for that
No.
stun quality.
Yes, you need an effect.
It's not an attack. It's
No,
the
it is an
ability
attack.
itself.
It is an attack.
Okay.
The attack has the area and the stun quality.
Okay.
You got 1 effect.
Okay. Stun. Wait, what did I roll?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 effect.
Okay. So stun.
Don't tell me, tell him.
So 6 damage and a stun.
No. Yes, force and presence. Forgot that.
So, would you rather, on your complication, have a complication upon yourself or a complication upon a party member?
I would rather take the complication myself, for I am a noble soul.
Really? Because Bob is like right there.
Well, it's more likely to
Right.
affect you, so.
Okay. Well, you do indeed. Did you roll damage?
Yeah, 6.
We just, yes.
Wow, 6 and a...
AGM.
All right, 6 with an effect. Okay, so let me.
Chance.
What's that?
You got the momentum updated?
Yeah, should be up to date.
All right. Still says 6 on the page.
It's 3. Oh, you're right. The background on the Twitch stream isn't updating again.
Yeah.
Burn it!
It's up to date on the Roll20 page, but yeah, it looks like the Twitch stream isn't updating.
Okay, now it's.
Okay.
Thanks for keeping us honest, raccoonistry.
All right. Do. And all of them are indeed stunned until the next turn, unless I spend Doom. Which, I've got 9 points of Doom. I think I'll give it a 50-50 on whether they Doom or not. 1d2, because it is their turn. So for the first Panther, the one that's distracted and stunned because it's playing with the Chew Toy, still distracted and stunned playing with the Chew Toy. Next Panther, out of the, 1, 2, 5 remaining, rolls high. It spends a point of Doom. And gets to perform an attack. Upon saying,
Parry!
These dice really don't like you. Sorry, not saying, Abertac. Number 1 is Abertac. These dice really don't like you. Would you like to parry?
Did everybody already take their attacks that round? Damn. Is this the big guy or a little guy?
Little guy.
Yeah. I can't parry anymore. There's a hole in my sword. Thank you, Justin.
There's a hole in my sword. Well, it hits you then.
Dear Liza. Dear Liza.
40-20. 2, not 40-20. Roll
Dear
46.
Conan.
Whoops. 3. 4 points of damage. 4 points of damage.
So you take 1?
Yes.
So you take 1. The next of the 5 rolls high, uses a point of Doom. He attacks Abertac. I'm letting the dice decide, man.
Poor Abertac.
All right. Let's try to parry it. This time I blocked something. I got 2 successes. Actually, yes, 2.
2 or 3?
2. My focus is not that high.
Your parry is a 3.
Yep.
Hey, we have a
I looked at
redemption
your
of-
roll, not mine.
Your parry is a 3, so he got 2, you got 3, generating a point of momentum,
Yes. Wait, what?
and you successfully parry.
Sorry.
What about a redemption heal Abertac? Haha! Let's see, how injured are you? Like, 4. We'll heal you 5 points, or up to your max.
All right.
The equivalent of
Thank
an
you.
injury.
Abertac squares himself after finally got his confidence back a little bit. He heaves his chest out. Buried in a rib, busted rib pops a little bit. I got whatever you can take. Wait, I can take whatever you got.
Until the next pair.
Number 3 also spends a point of Doom. These dice are just really hating you guys.
I thought you were going to say also attacks Abertac.
And it attacks? No, it does not. It attacks Thornicius. Do you parry and give me a point of Doom?
So much.
That's true. That's what I was about to say. It's a good way to get rid of Doom. We should use that once a
Crazy.
season.
Well, do you give me a point of Doom and parry, or do you soak it?
Yeah, okay.
All right. I get a point of Doom back.
What?
Never mind.
No, they can. If something's stunned, he can spin a point of Doom to hit that.
Nope.
I got one.
Every scene. I can.
All right, 1-1. Tie goes to the hero. You parry. Number 4 of the Panthers does not spin to Doom. It stays stunned. Number 5 of the Panthers spends a point of doom that was just given back to me. And it attacks Thornicius.
Oh, come on.
Do you parry and give me 2 points of doom?
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I get 2 points of doom. Roll me a parry.
Thornicius and Abertac, did you guys wander into
Oh, son of a gun.
sort of a den back in town and get into some panther musk?
What did I tell you? I'm saying, Roll20 hates us.
Well, fortunately, this panther had 0 successes and a complication of its own.
Wait, maybe they fall in love.
I get his left eye, he gets my left eye. Ah!
It starts to swipe at you and ends up just like hugging you. It's a panther hug.
Kitty hugs.
And the saber-toothed tiger that is currently stunned spends a point of doom. That was 5 out of 6 rolled high. Literally, I'm rolling a 1d2. 5 of the 6 rolled 2 to see if they were spending a point of doom to stay in the fight.
I got you to burn 5 doom. I'm satisfied with that.
That is a true statement. And it attacks Zang. After you yelled at it, it decided to pay attention to you now.
I'm gonna give you a point of doom and try to intercept.
Okay.
Thank you.
And he just made all his doom back.
You have 4 points of momentum if you want to, use a few of those as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna use 2 of them for extra dice.
Okay.
Have 1 more point of fortune, right?
I do have 1 more point of fortune, but this is probably not our only. Oy vey!
Oy,
Well, he only got 1 success.
All right. Well, I got 1.
And you've got 1? I thought
1.
you had
I rolled terribly.
Oh, it's an 11. You're right.
But I'm gonna go ahead and spend a point of fortune so I can absorb the hit at least from him. That gives me actually spending a point of fortune gives me 3 successes.
Which would be enough to successfully parry the attack.
Yes.
Thank
You successfully parry the attack. It is now the party's turn.
Somebody's gonna have to sharpen my sword after this. All the parrying's gonna leave it with chunks out of it.
Tink, tink, tink.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll go first again.
Put your hand away.
And can you feel the love tonight?
That's how Simba became a daddy, by the way.
All right. I'm gonna have at this Sabretooth again.
Swing away, my friend.
Let's see. Let's spend a point of it's momentum. Okay, I'll spend 1 point of momentum for an extra die.
Okay.
I get a complication and no successes, so great.
Yeah.
Can I
You
spend
throw
a
your
point of
sword at it.
fortune on his successes?
No. You're so angry at the saber-toothed tiger, you throw your sword at it.
I
Next.
immediately regret this decision.
I'll go next.
Oh, that's 3 successes, generating the party 2 momentum. Which one are you attacking? A panther?
Killed the saber-tooth.
There is an injured panther.
Yeah, get the injured panther.
Why?
Just off him.
Oh, fine. I wanted to go to the big guy.
All right, so you said the injured panther. Roll 5 dice worth of damage. 5 dice 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 points of damage, which is, funny enough, exactly how much you needed to finish off another panther! That's 3 kills to Xenia.
Yes.
Got it.
Thornicius gets a wild idea and a look in his eye. He's gonna try something stupid.
Try away.
All right, so I'm gonna roll an acrobatics. I'm going to run, jump, and land on the back of the saber-toothed tiger and try to ride it by grabbing onto its mane. I'm going to break this beast.
To attempt to tame it?
Yeah. I'll spend a fortune for it.
I mean, he is our party's ranger.
Let him continue the joke.
Okay. I need it's going to cost you 2 points of momentum or a fortune just to attempt it.
I deal fortune. I'll burn a fortune for it.
Okay. You use a fortune to attempt it. I need a 2 difficulty acrobatics check.
We just rolled that, and I've got, looks like 2 successes. Yeah.
Yeah, that is indeed 2 successes. And now I need a 3 difficulty animal handling.
Which I will burn my last fortune on.
So fortune can never be wasted.
Yes. Oh! 2 successes there, too.
All right, so 2 successes and a point of fortune.
So I keep my fortune.
No, you needed 3 successes.
Oh, okay.
So 2 successes plus the 2 points of fortune you've now spent in this turn. And
So now we get an extra point of momentum.
tame might not be the right word to use here, but it is really confused and like spinning around and batting around trying to figure out what is climbing on top of it.
I'll take less killy.
Yes. Maybe it swings and hits something other than us.
So I believe there are 2 of you with attacks left.
Spear!
Spear!
Spear! Hold my spear. Okay.
Deeply within you.
What? Famous last words. All right. Whatever's within proximity.
Yeah, so we have 4 panthers, a stunned panther, and a confused sabertooth.
Yeah, one of the more killy panthers that's at full health.
Okay. All the panthers are at full physical health right now.
Okay, one of the alive ones that's not confused or got a man on its back?
Yes. There are 4 of them.
Okay. Roll 2d20.
Looks like 1 success, which is enough. Roll damage. 5 dice. Would you like to use any points of momentum to add to that damage?
Oh, we're back up at 6?
You are back up at 6.
Yes, I would.
How much?
1. I'm not greedy.
1. All right. Roll damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage plus 1 for a total of 6 points of damage. That is a stabbited panther, but it's still standing. Dang.
I smile, take a step back.
So I'm going to try to do another mental attack at the remaining stunned panther, as it's probably still a little scared of me, and I'll try to scare it off the rest of the way.
Okay. Roll a mental attack. It's command.
Yep.
1 success, which is enough. Roll your damage dice.
Was that a 4?
Yeah.
Because I think that's 2 successes. Yes, that's 2 successes.
All right. You generate a point of momentum even. Party's back up 6.
Okay.
Roll damage.
And that's, what, 4?
Yep. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of damage as you scream at it. 7 points of damage as you scream at it. once more in a bestial-like roar that amazes the party that it can come out of a human being's throat. And the stunned panther that was playing with the panther toy drops the panther toy entirely and sprints off into the trees with all possible haste and fear. Any more attacks? I think that's everybody. That means it's their turn, and they are no longer stunned. So let's see, there are 4 panthers. First panther, / roll 1d5. Please let me injure somebody. Veri! Do you parry?
I think he said yes. But you
Yes.
can tell he was muted.
Okay. All right, roll your parry. 1 success. Is that a success? What's your parry at?
No, no,
Your
it's
parry's a 9. Ha! I still deal damage. Yes! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points of damage.
my face.
Dang it!
Soaked
You absorbed 1, so again, I don't deal a dang injury. People, I'm gonna murder you one way or the other.
She's but a flesh wound.
Panther number 2. It also attacks Veri. Would you like to give me a doom to parry?
I have to.
Yay! I have a 9 points of doom now. Roll a parry. I have 2 successes.
And I can't spend any momentum or fortune or anything.
Sure you
Well,
can.
you can,
If you have any.
please.
I need to.
Party is full on momentum right now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take a momentum.
Okay.
Use 2. We got plenty.
Okay, 2.
All right. Roll 4 die 20.
On the advice of my counsel, I'm going to roll 2.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay. Not troll, so roll 4d20.
4 die 20.
1 with a complication.
You do not succeed at your parry. Not only do you not succeed at your parry, oh, you've already lost your spear because it got stuck in one of them, didn't you, on a prior complication? Yeah.
Did
I don't remember that.
Oh, that might have been a different
I
attack.
don't know.
So not only
I
do you
lost
fail...
5.
Yeah, okay. Not only do you fail to parry, while trying to parry at it, you slip and trip and twist an ankle. Temporary. It won't last past the fight, but...
Neither will I.
As it deals 3 points of damage. Well, 2 after your armor. So 2 more points of damage to you.
I counted 2.
Let's see. Panther number 4 out of 5.
We need to get y'all some better armor.
Attacks Zhang. Do you give me a point of doom?
I don't need to. I have a buckler.
Oh, that's right. You do have the buckler. All right, parry away. Hopefully you get more than 2 successes.
What's a butler gonna do in this situation?
Buttle.
He keeps
Oh,
the
you
house
got
and kitchens
9
tidy.
points.
He buttles.
He's gonna butt. He's gonna
Please
buttle.
tell me I didn't
Okay.
actually get a 20.
Yes, you did.
Oh, bugger all.
You're out of
no,
fortune, aren't you?
No, I think I have 1 point left. But I'm going to save that for when the
I would
saber-tooth
use
tiger
it because
goes.
this is probably going to kill you.
Okay, yes.
Well,
yes, I
it
will
won't
use
kill
this.
you because there are injury levels beyond the vigor. Vigor is temporary and injuries are real. Hitting
Wait.
0 vigor gives you an injury.
Well, you could have your pointy ears clipped off.
I will still use that last point of fortune. To,
All right, well then you generate the party 1 point of momentum and successfully parry. The saber-toothed tiger, however, goes after Xenia.
It's not distracted by the guy trying to tame it.
Oh, you are correct. You are correct. Thank you. Bill, I need you to roll me an acrobatics check. Meet a success of 1. You do? Okay. It jumps around trying to shake you off and focusing on you, but it fails to shake you off as you grip tightly upon its mane.
8
And I
seconds.
steer it towards the other cats.
You're like leaning it in a direction.
Yeah.
It is now the party's turn.
Give that man a belt. Nice big buckle.
I think at this point, the battle's kind of decided as much damage as you guys are doing. As the 5 of you finish off or scare off the remaining Panthers, and Thornicius rides the saber-toothed tiger off a cliff,
Hopefully
jumping
not
back.
Jump
Oh,
off, right?
As a mount. I wanted to keep him as a mount.
Jumping back in time. You run it into a tree or ride it off a cliff or into a river or something. You dispose of it in an epic and heroic fashion.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
I was not planning on that combat taking the whole session. That was only supposed to be like 45 minutes, but it somehow, for some reason, took a lot longer than I expected.
You threw.
It took us a while to get
Oh,
to
redemption.
it.
It took us a
Well,
long time to do that, but you guys
threw
just defeated
12
a whole
Panthers
lot of foes.
and a saber-toothed tiger at us.
Yeah, a whole lot of foes and a saber-toothed tiger. The cost of it, though, Andy, your armor is in pieces. Now, if you succeed at a crafting roll and sit still for an hour with a successful crafting roll, you can put it back together temporarily.
We don't have time for that.
But the wind is the storm is so close at this point. The wind is starting to blow sprinkles upon you. If nobody has taken any injuries, which nobody has taken any injuries, all of your vigor is returned at the end of a fight, bringing everybody up to full health. Because nobody took any injuries. The road is now muddy and bloody.
And there's the sound of a freight train coming.
And yes, in the distance, it is... There is... Oh, buddy. Not only is there silver streaks of lightning, I am mad nobody took an injury. I was trying to soften them up before the final battle.
Well, one of us is without his chest armor, so...
Yeah, that's the only reason he didn't take an injury.
You don't.
And that brings us to our end of time. So, are you taking some time to fix the breastplate, or are you
No.
going to rush continue forward?
No.
I'll give him my helmet.
So you put the scraps of it into your backpack and charge forward. You should be able to make it to the fort just before sunset. It is starting to rain. The wind has whipped up extraordinarily. Ranged attacks are going to be at an increased difficulty. Acrobatics checks are going to be at an increased difficulty. Observation checks are going to be at an increased difficulty. And if I spend too much doom, a tornado is about to blow through the fort.
Thank God I made you burn.
Will the
5
tornado...
All that
Will
to come next time on Conan.
How much experience did we get?
For that fight, I'm going to pump that up a little bit. Let's say like 250. 250 experience to everybody. And just so you guys know, before we hop off and go raid another stream, I would like to give a quick bit of schedule and shout out again to our moderator, Nat, who's being amazing and taking care of us, keeping this going. Tomorrow we are taking a day off, but Thursday is a live show from 8:30 to 10:30 for Star Wars Live. Saturday we return to Riff's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Megaverse at 6 to 8 Eastern. Sunday, we do Tomb of Annihilation from 9 to 11 Eastern. And then Star Trek comes closer to a conclusion on Monday from 8:30 to 10 p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, next week, next Tuesday, 6 to 8 Eastern, same bad time, same bad channel, we return for what is potentially the close of this epic first chapter of Conan. Thank you guys all so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.